Xbox has announced their next Xbox Game Showcase happening on June 9th, and it will include Xbox, Activision, Blizzard, and a bunch of interesting surprises. Here's what you need to know right now. So, long story short on this one, this was announced yesterday, and it says the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by Redacted Direct, airs June 9th, and you can see this logo has been shown. Now, this is Cerberus from the Call of Duty franchise, and it's going to be happening June 9th at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Let's read what they had to say. Mark your calendars. The Xbox Game Showcase will be live streamed on June 9th, 2024, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time and additional time zones below. Like our double feature last year with Starfield Direct, immediately following the showcase, we'll be airing a special deep dive into the next installment of a beloved franchise. We can't say much, so for now, we'll call it the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by Redacted Direct. Now, obviously, everybody knows that this is Call of Duty, and apparently it's Call of Duty Black Ops. One thing they've done traditionally is present that as redacted, so they're being a little bit tongue-in-cheek, teasing what everybody obviously knows to be Call of Duty in a fun way. I think it's fine, but I was like, okay, yeah, we all know it's Call of Duty. I don't know why they're being this tongue-in-cheeky about it. Like, it could have been like Call of Duty Redacted. That could have been fun, but people are hypothesizing that it's Black Ops 5, so they would have just redacted a V. I don't know. Anyway, continuing on. This will also be our first showcase featuring games from our portfolio of studios across Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios, in addition to titles from our third-party partners. So that's going to include titles like, I can't remember when Avowed's coming out, but Avowed might be there, and anything else that might be coming from Bethesda. We know there has been that rumored Fallout remake of some sort. Todd Howard sort of being tongue-in-cheek about what's happening with the Fallout franchise after the massive success of the Fallout television show. People have been very interested in that. And Blizzard, of course, has Diablo 4. They're doing Loot Remastered right now. They have World of Warcraft. You know, Cataclysm just launched in World of Warcraft. I've actually been playing a bunch of WoW, so WoW Classic to be specific. And I tried WoW Retail, which is like a totally different game. Anyway, Blizzard doing some stuff with World of Warcraft. And then, of course, Activision and their third-party partners. Activision, we know, likely Call of Duty is going to be the big thing there. You'll be able to enjoy both of our June 9th live streams live through a variety of outlets and in over 30 languages in American Sign Language and English audio descriptions. Obviously, that's pretty standard. June 9th double feature broadcast also kicks off a week's worth of coverage here on Xbox Wire and the official Xbox podcast, featuring updates and deep dives on a ton of games. So this isn't going to be like a one and done style thing. They are doing like a big rollout about Xbox news and Xbox related things. That's really exciting because, man, it has been so quiet on the news front lately. Like, there's just not a ton happening with Xbox, or if there is something happening, it's like very small. Like, they did an update to the OS, and they had their earnings report, which was interesting. The company did well. I talked about that on the live stream, but didn't do well on console sales, but had massive growth in the other areas of the business, which is very, very positive for them. And they are also saying that they will host a premiere viewing event in Los Angeles, and Xbox FanFest is giving away tickets. Enter the FanFest sweepstakes, which begins on May 2nd, for a chance to win tickets or even a free trip to get you there. To get notified with more details about the event and sweepstakes, sign up for FanFest at aka.ms/Xbox FanFest. And then, you know, more rule stuff. In the meantime, be sure to check back here on Xbox Wire for more information about the upcoming showcase. Well, one thing you don't need to enter a sweepstakes for is hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell to know when my content goes live, and of course, hitting that like button if you're already subscribed to help the video gets shared around. Now, here's some of the official posts that we've seen online where people are posting about this. And Xbox on Twitter said, we're going to be talking about games, of course. Tune into the Xbox Game Showcase, followed by Redacted Direct on Sunday, June 9th at 10 a.m. Phil Spencer said the following: we're excited to share updates from our partners and our own creative teams across Activision, Blizzard, Bethesda, and Xbox Game Studios. Tune in at 10 a.m. So, a lot of PR stuff. And I remember Sarah Bond tweeted something that I saw going around. Let me just bring her tweets up. She doesn't tweet that much, so it shouldn't be that hard to find. Yeah, I don't know. She was happy about the fact that it's coming also. And Aaron Greenberg tweeted this: save the date. The Xbox Game Showcase will be on June 9th. We are back again with a double feature. Our first showcase with games from Xbox Game Studios, Bethesda, Activision, and Blizzard, plus titles from our partners around the world. That's exciting stuff. It's just nice to know. This was already rumored. We talked about the rumor that this was coming, but it's nice to see Xbox actually saying, hey, we're going to talk about stuff again. We had the big beat when Hellblade 2 came to preview. When previews came out for Hellblade 2, that was a big beat, and everybody was really, really excited about that. And the main games that were trending after this were Gears 6, was showing up on my timeline because a lot of people want to hear something about Gears of War from the Coalition. Obviously, we've talked about the tweets Colin Penty has made teasing that Gears 6 is going to be really, really great. Very excited about that. And Black Ops 5, well, like here, you can look at the trends here. Black Ops 5 buzz, fan hopes high for the Xbox showcase. Kind of cool that Xbox is going to be the stage where Call of Duty will be revealing their next big thing. Charlie Intel, a big Call of Duty outlet coverage thing. I don't know. What are they, an outlet? I actually don't know, but I follow them on Twitter. Call of Duty 2024 from Treyarch is rumored to be set in the Gulf War. Looks like the game will have an orange color scheme. What do you think the name will be? And most people are saying that it's going to be Call of Duty Black Ops 5. Black Ops is one of the more highly regarded aspects of, or one of the highly regarded entries into the franchise. If you don't follow Call of Duty, it's like the most popular one, I have to say. So that is exciting for a lot of fans. Now, just going back to the earnings call, I just wanted to talk about this tweet real quick from Daniel Ahmad. The elephant in the room here is that if you exclude Activision Blizzard from this quarter, Xbox gaming revenue is down 5% year over year with no software and services growth and sharp hardware revenue decline. In other words, you can see why Microsoft sees M&A as essential for growth. Yeah, but they did acquire Activision Blizzard, so their numbers were bonkers. They are currently establishing a new baseline for their software and services and such, and they saw like 50% growth in one area and 60% growth in another area, and they expect that to continue. So the next year, they're going to be setting the new normal for what Xbox can be bringing in. The numbers were pretty substantial. One of the larger talking points recently has been hardware decline, which is a legitimate point to make, but I think it misunderstands Xbox's current strategy. The entire M&A push over the last few years has been driven by a need for consistent releases on Game Pass, and the expansion to PC, cloud, and other consoles has been driven by a need to expand beyond a console base that already lagged its competitors. This doesn't mean Xbox should or would stop releasing new hardware, but it does mean that Xbox's challenge going forward is being able to successfully offset any decline in Xbox hardware with increased spend on software and services. The Activision Blizzard acquisition goes towards achieving that, and it's why gaming revenue is still up more than 50% year over year despite the hardware decline. We'll have a better idea of how Xbox is doing next year after the impact of Activision Blizzard is fully baked in. Daniel Ahmad always coming in with the level-headed tweets, talking about what I've been talking about. I talked about on the live stream and how they're establishing a new normal. And the next year is going to be very interesting. We're going to see big numbers from Xbox for the next year. And then the year after that, we'll see how it compares. Are they seeing growth? Are they continuing in a positive direction? Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I've been a little bit off, but if you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, you'll know when I am posting. This is one I definitely didn't want to miss. It was a big story, and I appreciate you watching. Of course, I live stream every Sunday. I try and go live around 11 o'clock whenever the kids sort of chill out enough that I can go live. And I do appreciate anybody who watches. I appreciate the members supporting the channel. Thank you so much to the members for supporting me. I do greatly appreciate it. Click that join button if you would like to become a member. I'm going to get out of here. Check out the live stream that I did over the weekend if you want to talk about the earnings report. And I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.